other spouse gets there,
yeah,
that they should have your food ready, your slippers ready, just everything ready for you when you walk in the door.
and I'm with it. I think that the WNBA is playing game. The ball is smaller. The 3-point line is closer. So why not lower the rim to 9 feet? What was one of her best songs?
We've got a lot of them.
Let me cater to you. Listen to that song and do your research. Enough said. Checkmate.
Welcome back to the R&R Breakdown.
Welcome.
All right, y'all. Today is going to get a little spicy. Today we are talking about unspoken expectations in relationships.
Yeah, what's really got to be said.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. So I'm just going to jump in because I feel like in relationships, men should communicate what they want instead of expecting women to just do things automatically. Like, we're not mind readers. We don't mind.
Listen, you're not mind readers, but you know what a woman's place is. You know what a man's place is. If you know a woman should know off top, oh man, my man likes this, or I'm a woman, I should be doing this.
How would she know my man's like this unless you say it?
Right. True. Everything has to be said. Like every woman knows, or everybody knows that if I'm at home all day and such and such is at work, when my wife get home or my husband get home, I mean, I'm saying my wife, but for everybody living in their own community or whatever, to have them ready for that person. You know what I'm saying? Like how can I put a roof over your head and then when I get back, I'm not getting fed. Make it make sense, man.
Okay, so let me make sure I understand correctly. So I feel like it's given 1950s, 1920s vibes. You're feeling like if whichever spouse is at home, it's because they at home. You don't know what they could have been doing since they was at home. But because they at home and they not out, that when you get there,
or vice versa.
Right, or whoever, like when the other spouse gets there,
yeah,
that they should have your food ready, your slippers ready, just everything ready for you when you walk in the door.
That just goes for appreciation because you're not at work getting money, and money is putting a roof over your head. So without that roof over your head, you should show appreciation by feeding whoever putting that roof over your head.
Okay, but what about, just because they at home, what you thinking, like, let's say you come home, the place is spotless, the kids is good, like, everything is great, like, you can't do both, so what are you doing for the person that's been at home all day to show their appreciation?
I'm glad you said that. Where had they been all day?
They been home.
Home is produced because of who? You've been in the place that I produced for you all day. With me going to this place, working, you wouldn't be at home. You'll be in the street homeless.
Okay, but wait. But I'm saying, what are you going to do to show, like, the house is clean, the food is good, everything's good. What are you doing to show appreciation for the person that been at home? Like, we ain't talking about somebody that's been at home just kicking up, watching TV, not doing it. I get that because I would be pissed. I think anybody would be pissed off at something like that. But what about the person that's actually doing things to make the house a home while you out, getting the bacon, or whoever, like you said, whatever role it is, wife out getting the bacon and the guy at home, the guy out getting the bacon, the wife out, whatever the case is. What are you doing for that person that's at home?
Security.
Really, nigga?
What you mean, like, well, such and such is at work and such and such is at home. You're only there and not getting put out on the street because somebody's at work producing the money. Without that money, there will be no home to clean up.
Still not answering my question.
What?
I get that. I get what you're saying. It would be no home to clean up if you wasn't out getting the money to put. I get that. But what about the fact that you are coming to a home, not a house?
Right.
Like you're coming there.
I get the question. You said, what am I doing to enhance her life? To show her personal. Yeah. My answer to that is me continually to have a secure roof over your head. That's what I'm doing. Without me securing that roof over your head, you would be cooking. Because somebody got to work.
I get that, but it's okay. Like you said, somebody got to work. Somebody also got to keep the house together.
And right.
So that's what I'm saying. Like,
so why should a person go to work all day, then come home and clean?
I'm not saying that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you're looking for whoever's at home.
And it's not me. We're talking, this is a general conversation.
Yeah. We're saying that whoever is at home, that you're expecting for that person to, show appreciation for bringing home money, right?
Not even bringing home money, making sure you can bring home money and not pay the rent. You can bring home money and be a crackhead. Making sure that when person B goes to sleep, that there's a roof over their head, there's food in their stomach, and the heat's on. That's enough to get.
So where's the even exchange
That's even while person A is providing shelter, providing heat, providing food, the three things you need to live.
Okay, so wait, let me break this down then. Okay, so like you said, you feel like let's say hypothetically, you're doing that for this person, right? You're doing those things for that person, right? But in return, you expect that person to, like you said, make the house home, do all those things, right?
Yeah, right.
Okay. So, but what you're doing is for the both of y'all. But what the person's at home is doing is really just for you.
For the both of us.
Like you said, when you are, like you said, you bring a roof over your head.
Right. I mean, person A can thug it out in a hotel and go to a hotel every night, but they're not. They're sacrificing their lifestyle to provide a home for person B,
right,
to be in. Well, if person A and person B was not together, the person A probably be in Las Vegas somewhere.
We're just gonna have to agree to disagree on this one.
Come on, man.
We don't have all day to go back and forth.
Yes, we do.
No, we don't. Because clearly you're not understanding.
Clearly you're not understanding. I understand what you're saying. I just disagree.
I hear you. I hear what you're saying. But are you
listening? Yeah. And I disagree with you.
I disagree with you.
Yep. But I don't. That's one thing. That's another pet peeve. I hate people tell me that I don't understand something because I don't agree with them.
I never said that.
No, I'm not. I said, I didn't say that. I said another pet peeve of mine when people say that. And see how she just jumped to it? You see how she just jumped? I didn't say that. No one said you said that.
Why would you put it out the sky? You know what I hate? Like, you just put it out of nowhere. So, of course, I feel like you're talking about me, which that ain't what I'm saying. All right, but you know what? We ain't got all day to we ain't got all day to do that, to go back and forth. However, I do feel like with that thinking, you may be setting yourself up for some disappointment with the expectation.
If it's too much to come home and ask for some food after working all day, then I'm thinking too much nigga, and I stand by that.
You know, we might have to have a part check because we got to move forward. All right, so I just feel like you setting yourself up for disappointment.
Yeah, man. While we're on the topic of expectations, man. All right, this is my favorite part, or favorite segment of the show, where we cut the BS. We're changing gears here now. It's a little conversation going on the internet, you know, and I'm with it. I think that the WNBA is playing game. The ball is smaller. The 3-point line is closer. So why not lower the rim to 9 feet? Okay, cut the BS. I believe if the WNBA had like a 9.5 or a 9-foot rim, you know, we got more dunkers. We got girls getting dunked on, alley-oops, a more action game. And I believe the Rays to go through the roof. Cut the BS, WNBA. Lower that damn rim.
All right, so I'm not a big basketball fan. However, if you agree with lowering the rims or whatever your take is on that, drop something in the comments.
For sure.
Definitely want to hear about lowering them rims, but okay.
Trying to tell you, man. Because look, like, oh no, that girl, people say that's so disrespectful. So exactly. I mean, people. I'm weird because, like, you know, they're not treat me like a man. If a man is showing a 10-foot rim, why can't a woman? Well, why is your ball smaller? Pause.
Why is your ball smaller?
The basketball, it's crazy. The WNBA is smaller. And why is the 3-point line closer?
I will see.
Come on now. So, but you crossed the line when lowering the rim. Come on, man.
I mean, that's a good point.
Cut the BS. And that's my segment.
All right. So I'm going to bring it back here for a second. All right. So overall, what I'm saying is that when it comes to expectations,
it's my Adidas. My bad. I just had to say that.
All right. What I'm saying is that I feel like, you know, we always, as women, we always have to like kind of plan things, kind of, you know, be more aware of things and always have to notice things and, you know, always be a step ahead. So I feel like as women, we always have to have that one step up. We always got to be the ones that's noticing things, that's planning things, that's always got to be making the adjustments and stuff. So overall, I'm just saying unspoken expectations leave too much room for misinterpretation. You do. And I feel like if you care about it, let me say something. Let me finish real quick. If you care about it and you won't change, you need to open your mouth like a grown man and talk.
These statements are only being endorsed by half of the R&R Breakdown, not sponsored by Ramon.
I'm just saying that I'm bringing it back, and I'm just saying from a female's perspective that when you I mean, come on now, you can't disagree. When it comes to like the female, we are the ones that's doing the planning, that's doing the noticing, that's making the adjustments, that's always taking that step forward. That's always kind of always thinking ahead before the man. That's always like I said, taking care of doing so much thing. Where like you said, for most men, all they got to focus on is are you in La La Land or something?
Oh no! I'm listening to you.
Are you sure?
I'm positive because I got some things to ask you. Listen, to all that stuff she was saying, I got one word for you, Beyonce. What was one of her best songs?
She's got a lot of them.
Let Me Cater to You. Listen to that song and do your research. Enough said. Check, mate. Fuck you talking about, man. Now Beyonce can make a song about catering to a nigga.
But let me be clear, because let me be super clear. I'm not saying that women shouldn't cater. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what this conversation is about.
Let me put your do-rag on.
Let me finish. What this conversation about is speak on it. You can't be up to someone like, I'm expecting you to do all these things when you don't say them.
Hey, listen to the song. Because she even says in the song that she doesn't have to be told what. I forget the exact verse she says it, but even she says in the song that she's not being verbally told to put the do-rag on the nigga's head.
Well, until we know the lyrics and can speak facts, let's not say that. But I see your point.
Oh, but I said, I can bring the lyrics right now.
All I'm saying is that what's wrong with communicating though? Like that's what I'm.
Nothing's wrong.
Like you say, if you want when you walk in the door or whatever, you want somebody to like you said, have your shoes ready, put the do-rag on. What's wrong with communicating that? And then the female or whoever the other end or whatever, your partner can decide, okay, is this something that I feel comfortable doing or that I want to do or that I don't, and then y'all move from there.
Right. I will hope, I don't want to drag it, but I will hope, because my whole logic is, if person A is at work and person B is not at work, I will hope person B would want to show appreciation to person A by doing stuff without being asked to. That's my point. Like certain things.
But where the miscommunication has happened is that as person A is expecting these things, like person B needs things too. And I feel like person B.
Right.
But like I said, we can go on forever, clearly, with this conversation. But we need to continue this conversation in the comments. So we definitely need y'all take, because I know I ain't the only one out here thinking like this.
She is.
But I'm sure he's the only one thinking like that.
I'm not.
Huge thank you to everybody that's been rocking with us, especially if you already checked out episode 1 and episode 2. Definitely appreciate the love. We've been getting some love and some feedback and stuff, and we definitely appreciate it.
Keep the love coming. Get them comments up. Like that. I hate when I hear videos they tell me like I'm like, I'm not liking.
Well, I mean,
but I definitely do appreciate it.
But the thing is, too, like, I feel like when you like a video, you don't need to say it. Like, you just gonna hit the like button regardless. So if y'all feeling it, go for it. But also, if you're new and you just not catching up, make sure you catch up to the trailer and the first 2 episodes. And before we go,
you about to go?
Yeah.
Man, I had so much fun with my sister.
I know this has been quite the conversation. I can't wait to hear the people. I need some. I can't wait to hear the people what you got to say. To end y'all on the question, are unspoken expectations fair? Drop it in the comments. I do need to hear.
Yep.
Or are we just, just setting yourself up for disappointment?
Don't y'all love the backdrop now?
Hello,
Detroit. Man, yeah, y'all don't know about that. That's Sammy Davis.
All right, y'all. So yeah, that's it. Breaking it down so you don't
have to. So it's same DNA, different opinions, breaking it down so you don't have to. Boom.
All right. So I just feel like I'm so sorry.